have it, as I was saying before in the last video, it was very difficult for Romney to win at this point, and the majority of networks in America are now calling it for Obama. The BBC here in Britain hasn't gone either way. The BBC generally remains neutral, especially when it comes to political events in other countries. So I'm going to wait off until they declare either way before saying anything. But at this point, it's pretty obvious that Obama has the majority vote. Of course, it all comes down to whether the postal votes or the early votes that haven't yet been counted, as you might call them, are going to swing it. But unless it's really close to the bone, at that point where you're counting those, you pretty much know which way it's going to go anyway, because you can't beat it either way. The numbers in the votes that are left to count aren't big enough to swing it. So unless it's down to a few hundreds or maybe a few thousands either way, mostly we've pretty much got an idea of what's going to be going on. So there we have it. Essentially, Obama has won at this point. There are a few states, major states, that are still to call, but even at this point, it's next to impossible for Romney to win, because some of the states that haven't called yet are already giving a majority to Obama in the votes that have been counted. So he's pretty much lost. And to be honest with you, I can't say I'm too unhappy about that. The guy had an economic policy that I don't think would have worked, and a lot of his running mates in the Republican Party have just shown themselves during this campaign to be outright idiots in terms of discussions on rape and abortion. It's just, that's what's lost a lot of the Senate seats and a lot of the representative seats for them. And you can see that on Twitter and comments on websites. I know, as I said earlier on, that the internet does skew things in favour of liberalism, because that's the internet for you, but at the same time that does, in this case, seem to have reflected the majority vote. So I'm going to say probably Obama. I'm not going to call it officially until BBC does, because they're the ones that I trust the most in terms of news and accuracy and neutrality, especially when it comes to non-British matters. But that's pretty much how it's going to go. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Do remember to click the like button if you like this, share it with your friends so that they can see what's going on too, and subscribe for future videos. There will be more from Monday to Friday, but this will be the last for me for this election special, unless something major happens and I have to do another video. But until next time, I've been Kirk-Robinson. You've been watching the election special on the Nog Mouse channel, and I'll see you later.